Hello Philippines, good day to all. This is Mike Padua and we are back to our latest update. This is now for this late evening of Wednesday to Friday, December 21st to 23, 2022. And this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000. Before we begin, today marks the start of the winter solstice, so meaning the daytime is shorter and nighttime is much longer. Okay, so it's winter time in the northern hemisphere. It means more cold weather is in store across the subtropics like Europe, US, Canada, China, Japan, Korea, and other northern hemisphere countries above the tropics. While here in the Philippines we remain warm, but there are surges of northeast monsoon in between a month. Okay, within 1 month, twice or thrice this monsoon will blow some cool weather across the Philippine Islands, and it looks like we have another blast of the cool monsoon winds beginning tomorrow, December 22, and that will last until after Christmas. So by around Noche Buena and Christmas time, it's gonna be cold because of the surge of the northeast monsoon, and it is expected to be much stronger than the previous one. The previous one only reached the monsoonal effects of the Bicol region, and a stationary shear line brought too much rainfall, which flooded some areas of Camarines Sur, including Naga City. But the new surge of the monsoon coming within the next 24 hours will be much stronger, and it will push the shear line down to Visayas, particularly Samar Leyte, and also it could reach areas like Bohol, Negros, Panay, and also Surigao provinces and some portions of northern Caraga, including northern Mindanao. So watch out for that. Some wet weather is in store, particularly beginning Noche Buena, December 24 until 26 or 27. Here in the Bicol region, there could be some rain showers because of that shear line, but it will be just fast enough, maybe on the 22nd up to 23rd, and on the 24th, that shear line will be over San Bernardino Strait, south of Bicol, moving into Samar and later. Okay, so we are going to observe this shear line. Sometimes it's underestimated the amount of rainfall in the forecast. In actual, it's much higher because of the effects of La Nina. So we could expect a much higher rainfall, and we will keep you updated. Okay, and here's the latest graph set that we issued this evening. And here we go, another surge of the northeast monsoon now affecting the whole of the South China Sea and the West Philippine Sea, including the areas of Spratleys, Calayan Island Group, and the Panatag or Scarborough Shoal. And it's start to move across northern and central Luzon, and by tomorrow it will envelop the whole of Luzon, including Bicol region, because we have another surge of this monsoon. And another shear line has developed, and it's bringing some rain showers across Cagayan Valley, the eastern sections of Luzon, within the next 24 hours. So we expect another shower day for the Bicol region, maybe later tomorrow noontime, December 22, all the way to the afternoon or evening. But let's hope that it will just be a small amount of rain. Okay, we will keep you updated on that one. Over the Visayas, Palawan, Sulu Archipelago, and the whole of Mindanao, that will be under the influence of the surface trough. That's why you can see some elongated thunderstorms affecting Eastern Visayas and also Mindanao. And we have another low pressure area which developed yesterday. This is very close to the equator, and it's starting to move towards the northwest across the western Micronesia. This is LPA 94W. It has 94 or less than it has less than 35% chance or low chance of becoming a tropical cyclone. We are going to observe this as well. And so far, that's the latest from GovSat. Here's the fast animation that you can see the movement of this shear line here, and a cloudiness generated by the survey stuff. Okay, and we have another LPA forming here. By the way, 93W has dissipated and it's no longer considered a tropical low. And we have another one here. This 94W moving slowly towards the north-northwest in the general direction of western Micronesia and the western sections of northern Mariana Islands. And if we take a look at the zoom in satellite animation, this is the blue satellite loop from Windy. As of this late Wednesday evening, you can already witness some southward moving clouds, okay, southward movement, and the shear line has already departed Cagayan Valley and is likely to extend towards the Bicol region tomorrow, December 22. Okay, and please take note of the possible heavy rainfall when we have a multiple thunderstorms within that shear line. Here's the wind forecast from the European model from windy.com, and as you can see, around 12 midnight, increasing winds will now be expected along the coastal waters of Eastern Luzon, and tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, it will now spread across the coastal waters of Bicol region, and 8 a.m. on Friday, that will be becoming more stronger, and some of the winds has been penetrating the areas of the Cebuyan Sea, including Romblon and Cuyo, Pamalican Islands in the northern portions of Sulu Archipelago. And it looks like this is the strong winds that we've been waiting for. Wind speeds is around 15 to 60 kph in inland areas and open spaces, while over the areas of the coastal areas of Bicol region, winds could reach a high of 75 kph. So it's gonna be dangerous and rough to all types of sea vessels along the eastern seaboards of Luzon. Okay, and on the 24th, it will be still a strong monsoon, and now digging into Sulu Archipelago and portions of Visayas. And on Christmas Day, the northeast monsoon will remain, bringing some cooler temperatures across the country, except for central and southern Mindanao. And it looks like it's going the winds will remain steady at 45 to 50 plus kph along the coastal waters of the Bicol region. And on Monday, the monsoon will again start to weaken into northeasterly wind flow, and there's an area of disturbed weather here, okay, part of the trough, but not expected to develop. Okay, and so far that's the latest from our zoom in satellite animation. So here's the rainfall forecast, or rainfall accumulation forecast for the next 3 days, and that will be on Saturday, okay, up to Saturday. So you can see that the Bicol region is again under color red, meaning it's heavy rainfall, and violet, it's intense or extreme rainfall. So it looks like the shear line will be fast approaching the Bicol region, and it will move more to the south across the Visayas, particularly Eastern Visayas. And also folks living in Legazpi, Sorsogon, there could be some heavy downpour once again within the next 3 days. Okay, there's no exact forecast on what time, but most likely it will be a whole day scenario. Let's hope that the rainfall drops will be at lesser intensity, not the very heavy ones. Okay, and here's the daily forecast. So Thursday evening or tomorrow evening, the shear line will be over the Bicol region, and it will extend throughout Friday until the evening, where the part of the shear line is still affecting still affecting Albay and Sorsogon, and it's moving us Samar and Leyte, and on Saturday afternoon it's now affecting the whole of Eastern Visayas, and you can clearly observe the shear line. Okay, this is the shear line, so that's it, elongated westward movement, okay, that could generate potential risk of flooding. On Christmas Day itself, it will be over Samar and Leyte. That shear line bringing some rains and thunderstorms over Bicol region, just drizzles, very light rainfall, and with winds of 30 to 60 kph. Okay, so that's the latest from our rain forecast. So don't forget to bring your umbrellas, rain gear if you go out tomorrow morning, December 22. But in the afternoon or evening, there could be some rain showers and thunderstorms already because of the still effects of the La Nina. And before we leave you, here's the Global Tropics Hazards Outlook from the Climate Prediction Center for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So on week 2, valid December 28 to January 3, we might be having a more than 20% of tropical cyclone formation either to the east or to the west of the Philippine Islands. But the above average rainfall will remain to the first few days of January 2023, and on week 3, valid January 4 to January 10, the whole of the Philippine Islands will be having above average rainfall, becoming more frequent over Visayas, Mimaropa, and the Bicol region, where our city Naga is located. So far, that's the latest for today, and we will return again on Friday to give you the very latest on our weather situation across the Philippine Islands. From Typhoon2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Have a great evening, good night, and thank you so much for watching our channel.